The Diddley bow and life at the turn of the 20th century.
The diddley bow is a primitive, entry-level instrument related to the guitar popularly used by country bluesmen of the South. Derived from West African instruments, the diddley bow consists of a single string nailed to a board and a slide such as a glass bottle that is used to manipulate the played pitch. Because of this simple design, they were easy and cheap to make, which allowed struggling African Americans to obtain an instrument to play.
Around 2/3 of landowners were farmers, and the others worked in the lumber business or railroad industries. Sharecropping was common among African Americans. Other jobs were agriculture, fishing, mining, construction, textiles, vessels, railways, trades, and steel factories. Until the Panic of 1983, African American farmers commonly owned their own land. After economic depression, they were forced into selling their land and into sharecropping.
People had entertainment from sports such as football, baseball, and tennis. Pictured here is the Penn State football team from 1880. There is also an antique tennis racket in the bottom left-hand corner. There was also gambling, which later evolved into today's card games. This is gambling license from 1880 for Nevada. Other sources of entertainment also included juke joints, barrel houses, honky-tonks, and other drinking, dancing, and amateur playing sources. Pictured is some dancers at a juke joint. Movies were just on the rise at this time as well, but were under a minute long and usually silent. This is an image of a popular film titled The House of the Devil, a silent film that came out in 1896, which is also when the first picture house came about in Louisiana. It cost just a few cents to see a movie at this time. Parks had just been constructed in urban areas, and national parks were rising in popularity. Places like Yosemite or Yellowstone, pictured here, were becoming tourist hotspots and vacation hubs.
During the 1880s and 1900s, men usually wore sack coats, white shirts, and close-fitting trousers. Women usually wore long patterned skirts, dark blouses, light-colored aprons, and inverted flower pot hats or head wraps. During work, they usually wore long trousers, worn vests, hat of some variety, suspenders, or accessories for holding cotton and extra articles of clothing.
Hello guys, this is the process of me building a diddley bow. So I have here about a 4-foot piece of wood, and I've already pre-drilled my holes into each end. And so basically my idea is going to be have one side being a fixed loop that cannot move, and the other side being some sort of tab or eyelet that is able to spin and tighten the string on this diddley bow. So I'll start doing that, and I will bring you up to speed on how it goes. So now what I've done is I have added an O-ring right here. I've bolted it through, and this is going to be the permanent anchor for the bottom of the diddley bow. Then I've used wire to hang a picture leading up to a tab up here that I've drilled a hole through, and that will act as the mechanism that can tighten the guitar string. And if you look at the bottom, I've used a nut and bolt as well. So this can spin freely and then tighten the top and bottom when the desired tightness of the string is recognized. And the finishing touch to the diddley bow here was the resonator, in which I used a bottle. I did this because when I tried a tin can, it was very hard to grab the tin can and move it back and forth while also playing the diddley bow. But what I found here was that this bottle can be held like that and then rolled forward to tighten the string and backward to loosen the string. So this is the finished product right here. Nothing special, but it works.